Alright, so quickly, sharply, let's dive into matters arising in the camp of Wizkid and Mr. Jollof. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of violence, a lot of shenanigans has been unfolding in the camp of Mr. Jollof and Wizkid. Wizkid and Mr. Jollof, they have been setting the internet ablaze. Ladies and gentlemen, it's clear that Wizkid and Mr. Jollof, their buhara is far from ending. Because the way Mr. Jollof they throw Wizkid and the way Wizkid they respond to Mr. Jollof, they are far from metaqualism. Firstly, this is actually the episode 2 of today's gist. And please, if you haven't watched episode 1, go on my description, the links are there. Follow with today's gist. Then you can see what is happening around you. Now, let's dive into matters that concerns Wizkid and Mr. Jollof. Wizkid, the way Wizkid they violently respond to Mr. Jollof, it shockalize me. Because Wizkid, if somebody who I know say, you will come on social media, talk, rant, bant. Wizkid will respond to you. But surprisingly, the way Wizkid they get time now, they respond to Mr. Jollof, it shockalize me. And that was when I realized that, the only thing that is constant in this life, it be change, because clearly Wizkid don't change. To the extent that if I try to covershade Wizkid now, I know they covershade Wizkid. Okay, now let me give you the full gist, the genesis of this whole shenanigans. It all started when Wizkid came out on his social media handle to announce to the public that him and Davido, they will be going on a tour. They will be having their tour. And the whole internet freezed. The whole internet was choked. Bears on the streets of social media started blowing whistle where they make noise. That's why Wizkid is trying to pinch on Davido's feather to rise again, because he has realized that his career is going down. His career is dying. So he wants to revive his career with Davido. That was what some socialites were saying about the announcement, which Mr. Jollof decided to come out and he made a video addressing Wizkid that why is he coming out now to announce this tour? That he don't tell where would they beg them for this tour. Wizkid say that they can never go on a tour. That him and Davido will never go on a tour. But why is he coming out now to agree on this tour? Why is he coming out now to push for this tour? Because his career don't die. This is what Mr. Jollof said that generated that violence. Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, let me play you the clip, then we can come back and dissect the issue. May no bless, I just the candidate talk. Oh yeah, roll it.
Wizkid, no disrespect, but you going on a tour with Davido, at this moment, I think you've lost it. You should have gone on a tour when the ovation was high. But right now, I can tell you for free, if nobody did tell you, I don't know which team tell you, say, make you go on a tour with Davido. At this point, Davido not get the market. It seems like you are perching on Davido's wing to fly. That is just it. If we want to analyze it truthfully, justfully, that is just the truth. When the ovation was high, una not do tour. Now when one candle don't the quench small. Another one candle just the wait, because everybody wait for Davido, now make Davido do show. Now you say you want to tour with her. This kid did not work. It not work. You don't carry body, make no couple like say nobody tell you want to. You don't carry body come off for line. You want the pressure on Davido's wing now. The I go to turn as something more and get a right since now with the pump. Now go see now no pass. Save your coins. Okay. The kind coins they for make before, not being able to make now. And the kind love and passion and everything where everybody will get on the team. You can't keep us for over more than 10 years so now to the beef. Then at the end of the day, you want to talk more call the clap on and save your coins. You know they misbehave for you Wizkid though. Nobody want you to tell you something. You know they misbehave.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind of violence that Mr. Jollof generated in the camp of Wizkid that made Wizkid to come out to reply him. It no reach 24 hours that Mr. Jollof came out to post this thing and Wizkid came out and replied him. And this is what Wizkid says. Ladies, if your man they come on social media to beg what he will feed you and your kids, give him pant and bra to wash, he's not man enough. After he posted that one, we think say that one don't do him. I think Wizkid is not satisfied with that. He came out and he posted another one. 2023, I beg, make sure you and your family don't chop. Good morning, kids. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Wizkid posted. And when Mr. Jollof saw these things, Mr. Jollof came out, tear in clothes, now put on the garment of violence and violently attack Wizkid. Maybe small thing, no. Mr. Jollof said a lot about Wizkid. Mr. Jollof unveiled a lot about Wizkid that made the internet started oozing, boozing, losing. Ladies and gentlemen, the violence is getting more heated. Let me play you that clip, then we can come back and dissect. Oh yeah,
Ayo, Balogu, I'm not going to address you as Wizkid, yeah? If you talk with my family, that means you don't talk with the bad place when I'm going to address you now. You have never helped me in your life. Probably because we dey talk different thing for the general public, XYZ, you know, understand? We dey show you love and all the rest. All the London shows when I don't go for your show, I paid for tickets to enter your show. I paid for my flight ticket. I paid for my accommodation. Still for the culture, you know, understand? The time when we go to buy, you know, understand? I think the second time everything that they say, Baba has no good, all this thing, because I did grow that time, you know. I know my job as a social media influencer. I know my rates, but I still dey do it for the culture. The time when I ask you, what do you tell me for club? You tell me, say, I'll give 4 million, I'll give another 4 million, I'll give another 2 million, which is 10 million, send me your account. Now, you read the message. You don't help me once. I grow. You get grace. Nobody will disrespect your grace. But you don't help me. The once when I ask you, once or twice when I ask you, you decline. The time when you call or safe, I mean, to spend my bread or you, bros. So when you call the talk, say person they beg you, I don't know who you they talk to. If you want to talk to me face to face, Wizkid, you know understand? You still be person where we love, but try and say you call the talk, call my family. You don't help my family any day. You've never helped me. You never said your love, for this thing what you do for me, they promote my music self. Take this 50 kobo. You don't want. Who you don't help, bros? Even if I want me, you call my show, say I go pay you. For 5 years when I don't do show, so you don't post my show for your story. But I carry your music for head. You don't say they beg. Now me they help you, Wizkid. They help you. So not go to tell the general public. If I ask you something one or twice, that because you did my front. If I did your front, you go ask me too. You beg people to reach where you did. So not call the pump saying that one. I talk to you as normal OG. I calm the issue there. You want call my family, you will. 11 years ago in Dubai, Safari Desert, we could make headline for 2023. Wizkid know it to be marriage. As they talk, as I don't help Parish, he don't do anything for me as Jollof. He don't do anything for me tangible. He don't give me 50 kobo. We were in Dubai, you told me that, Jollof, you don't try for me, you don't try. Send your account. I'll give 4 million for this, I'll give 4 million for this, I'll give 2 million for this. Today, Wizkid did not read that message. Then you won't come outside, they call it talk, they run me down. You can't talk, your mouth can't drive off, call my family. Are you a father? Are you a husband? Are you a man? You can't do that. If he disrespects everybody, he don't do that to me. I've helped his career more. What has it done for me? So the word Wizkid helps me, but In a real sense, I helped him. I know my rate as a social media influencer. And the time and energy I invest in him, the world feels that Wizkid is giving me heaven on earth. You are a poor man's kid. And you came out from the gutters, and today you are doing good. Everybody want to talk now, poor. Now you talk about. Man, you be poor man picking. The one you walk on the scene and me in one run down when you know about who help. As I come out from here, I go buy pants and bra. I go wash them. I go say I be husband. If you feel pull ring for woman hand, may you know what it be for your leg to stand 2 times. May you know say what I be man. Wizkid is not a man.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always stand by violence. Solidarity. Aye. Oh my goodness. Now, Mr. Jollof no one address him as Wizkid now. He dey address him as Balogun. Now, he don't cross that line. Yo, bro, he don't cross that line. Because obviously, Wizkid totalize him to his inner kidney, where he depend on. We all know clearly that Mr. Jollof, and him himself don't confirm that he begged Wizkid for money, and Wizkid promised to give him. Promised to give him 4 million, promised to give him 2 million, promised to give him 1 million, and Wizkid never. Oh, yo, Mr. Jollof he don't cut that chain of peace. Now all he wants is war. All he wants is violence in the camp of wizkidfc. Mr. Jollof has set the camp ablaze. All he wants is Wizkid to retaliate. And ladies and gentlemen, he's not far from the truth. Wizkid retaliated. Wizkid responded. Wizkid has replied. And let me read. This is coming from Wizkid. To show you that Wizkid now don't change. Wizkid now, if you dey throw am, they come straight to you. Although, they come like, let me read it. Because this violence, it blows my mind. Now, this is coming from Wizkid. Age isn't a representation of how smart you are. I know plenty stupid grown people too. Ooh. The violence don't they get so heated and booted. And right now, I feel like more shenanigans are going to unfold. Because if Mr. Jollof see this one, Mr. Jollof is going to unveil. I know, say, before, Mr. Jollof was preaching. If you don't see this one now, he will prophesy. Mr. Jollof will prophesy. See, this violence, we don't support violence, but when it comes, we go talk about them. Because whether you like it or not, violence is sweet. Now let's be sincere. See this issue between Wizkid and Mr. Jollof. It's obvious that Wizkid is playing more smart and more matured than Mr. Jollof. Firstly, I feel like now Mr. Jollof will find trouble. I feel like Mr. Jollof is just pouring water on a rock with no consigner. Because how can you come out on social media to be drinking astro seed on someone's headache? Wizkid came out and made the announcement that he is going on a tour with Davido. Listen, Tie, I'm going on a tour with Davido, not I'm going on a tour with Mr. Jollof. Wizkid never mentioned your name. He mentioned Davido. So, You don't have any issue here. Wizkid didn't involve you, but you came out and you did a clip. And obviously speaking, that clip you insulted Wizkid's career by saying that his career don't dey die. He's trying to paint on Davido's feather to fly, which I find it insultive and very downgrading to Wizkid. If they claim say you be truly Wizkid friend, there is no way you come out and you make such recommendation or such comments. No, it's not good. And Wizkid came out and he posted something. He still didn't mention your name. All the whole things Wizkid has been saying, they mention Mr. Jollof. But Mr. Jollof kept on coming on social media to address Wizkid directly, even call his name, his real name, addressing him directly, which I find it wrong. Wizkid, no, they fight you. You are just fighting your shadow. You are just fighting your shadow. And let's be sincere. We could tell ourselves the truth. I think Mr. Jollof is just pained. He's pained that after all the whole eye service when he do for Wizkid, Wizkid no appreciate him. Wizkid refused to ordain him. That's the reason why now all this bitterness is coming from the deepest part of that eye service when he do, when Wizkid didn't appreciate. That is the only thing that I'm understanding now about Mr. Jollof and his whole buhara with Wizkid. And Wizkid that I know, if it's somebody who I know say yes, he dey help people wey truly love him. You see, Wizkid, when Wizkid firstly, I don't know why you, Mr. Jollof, why you go dey do something for someone that you claim that you truly love and you support the person to the end. Now you dey expect something from the person. No, I feel like it be fake love wey you dey display. And Wizkid that I know, it be somebody where if he sees fake love, if he sees fake friends, he dey recognize them. And it's obvious that Wizkid didn't give you that assistance because he noticed that it be eye service way they do. You are not truly doing it because you like him or you support him. And obviously, the whole thing has been revealed. Because as he no help you now, you don't turn against him. Now you don't come out on social media to the talk about him, which I feel like it is not good at all. It not be good. Make we dey tell ourselves the truth. Wizkid no mention your name, but you kept on mentioning Wizkid's name and you kept on insulting him directly. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like this violence is far from metaqualism because I know say Mr. Jollof will still come out and he go still prophesy more. So we are still waiting for them. We are still waiting to see where this violentical violence is leading to. And whatever happens, know it that I'll be so glad to talk about this violence because at the end of the day, we don't support violence, but we'll talk about violence. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. It's over. May we Alright, that will be all in today's episode. And you know how we do right here. Just stay tuned, stay glued, stay connected. But please try to subscribe. If you like this channel, if you like quality content, juicy content, educative and deliberating content, subscribe to this channel, click the notification button, and don't forget, like, comment, share with your friends so that you can stay updated anytime, any day I upload. And always remember, this is the only channel that delivers the gist. Very hot and spicy. Just stay tuned. Thanks for watching. God bless.